Stewart really liked.
Well, Patrick Stewart, when I first got the job, I thought he was a little short.
Yeah.
And a little pompous.
Yeah.
And the ball. And I said to myself, this is not Kirk.
No.
Kirk was. And then there was a.
Kirk had all three of those same qualities, I believe. But then there was a scene that he did when the entity. When the entity came on board and it had a P on the thing, and he did this whole speech where he walked.
The entity peed on the thing.
True. And he did a speech where he walked on the horseshoe. It came to Mr. Wolf in ways that he's never known. And I went, hey, this guy is good. And that was it. But he's actually, you know what? He is everybody on the show, but particularly Patrick and Gates and John and everybody. I gotta say, it's just a lot of fun. He came off to be, real serious RSC, but then
we softened him up.
We softened him up. We beat the shit out of him. Hello. So Johnny, let me ask you something. How did you feel about Gates when you first met her?
I was a big fan of Gates because she was Cheryl McFadden.
Yes.
And from my days in New York, I remember her and Meg off-road. I think it was my favorite. I think it was the nude Three Sisters that I saw.
I missed that.
Which she played Andre and Masha.
I missed that one. Hey, so Gates, what I want to ask you is, what do you think of Gates McFadden? When you first met Gates,
but it's feeling it's closing in. It's like metamorphosis.
Hey, when you first met Gates McFadden,
tell me that. That's a great.
First of all, I want you to know I hate them both. It's really good to get that off my chest.
Now, when someone calls you Cheryl, you think, should I look? Should I turn? Or should I wait for them to say Gates? And what if they say this? Cheryl Gates? How confusing is that?
I freak out.
Right?
Freak out.
she splits into two, right?
Okay, are we done, guys?
No, we're just getting started!
Wait
for it.
All these people with questions up here, realizing that the first question usually takes about a 15-minute answer. I think we're going to open the floor up with a question.
Oh, wow, Mark.
Yeah, that's my little passive aggressive.
Except for you, Cheryl. Except from you, Cheryl. I know you're brief, so.
A little passive aggressive, Mark.
See what you start?
Okay, all right, for those in the audience who don't know, can I just say?
Yes, that's what we're looking for.
That's what you're looking for. My full name is Cheryl Gates McFadden. I go by Gates, my middle name. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Happy birthday to you, man.
Quite a few.
I don't know how to follow that.
See? Start, leave.
Just think about this happening like all the time.
I know.
For 7 years.
Yeah.
Every waking moment. Not lose for 15 years.
15 years, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, sorry.
Well, I don't have a question. I just wanted to say I really appreciate you guys being here. I think we all do, and sharing the 25th anniversary. And I brought you guys each a present, actually. Last year I gave one of these to Adam Baldwin. He's on Firefly and Chuck. It's called a Cajun in your pocket. And basically it's a noise maker that... Basically Adam Baldwin's sitting there and he's like... making faces and he goes, you know what to do with this? I'm going to annoy every single person on the plane ride home.
Guys, tell me that isn't a toy for Brent.
Brent needs a drop.
But did you get Cheryl one? That's really sweet.
We barely made the cutoff of this toy. It says for ages 5 and up.
I don't know how about that.
Put it to the mic.
Cool.
Played for a while though.
So Cheryl. Please no.
Back to the question, sir.
You gotta suck the hand of the girl.
This is done yet. Hi, Gates. I'm asking this question for my wife, who's too shy to. It really is for all three of you. What one thing or whatever you can think of that you contributed to the character, to your character throughout the series that we might recognize?
Actually, I contributed all my years and years of medical training. Acting was just my hobby. So, that was, I don't really ever know the answer to that question, but, it just, whatever, it comes out. But it was a great ride, though. And, Michael, what did you think about it?
Dance handbook.
Nice.
Chorus line, Michael.
I'm sorry.
Remember the show?
Yes.
We do.
I was wondering, I do remember.
And my resume.
No, what is it? Orchestra and Falcon. Would they want this? I think I contributed just initially the gruff uncertainness of the character, as I would say.
The gruff uncertainness.
Gruff and assertiveness, and the absolute just being pissed at everything. Anything to me, I was like mad. That's what I contributed. And luckily, I didn't do anything else after that. The writers took off and went crazy with it. So that's what I contributed. Johnny,
Yes.
what did you contribute besides the pirates? The beard. No.
My daring do.
There and who? About 11, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't hear daring do.
Are we going to do a Q&A?
Yeah.
And this going to be like Star Trek questions? Hi, ladies. Are you going to sing?
What prop that you use in any of your shows do you wish existed today?
Very good.
Now, I'm going to ask this question all, as I'm sure before. I wish we could transport. I wish we could beam.
That'd be great.
Get us to these cons on time. Why would we be here already?
And again, so that things were going.
Holodeck would be so much fun.
If things were going bad, you could beam out. Actually, the funny thing is, one of the
Alpha 39.
One of the props that actually did come to fruition is the pad.
That was actually her next question. She's doing this for our social studies fair project. And her next question was going to be, what gadget do you use today that reminds you of a prop you've used on the series?
The pad.
And to follow it up, she would like to know what technologies you think Star Trek may have inspired.
Are you her mother?
Yes.
Okay. Let her do her paper. Let her do her paper.
She informed me she was only asking one.
Well, that's right. That's right. Let's just ask her a question. Which of the questions actually is the one that might be the most interesting to you?
Nice pancakes.
Yes, she thinks the one that's most important to her.
She's supposed to answer it. It's all right. No, you're nervous. All right. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. We're on your side, totally.
What gadget do you use today that reminds you of pop?
Okay, so I think, no, that's all right. So I think I wouldn't mind having the gadget and the patent that goes with it for the spine replacement. You know, that wasn't bad. That would be good. A lot of, that's a medical tool I would think would be very handy, and I would probably make the education in California a lot better. Is Jonathan trying to push the wall back? Is that
That is John. Who knows?
Okay, then good luck on that paper.
Hello.
Hi, I come bearing a similar thing. This is my graduation. I'm doing a similar project to her.
With your camera?
Yes, I'm going to film all of this because it's.
Do you think the teachers deliberately assigned them right now before?
No, actually, we had to pick these, and this is my topic, and all my teachers thought I was crazy. But you know what?
I hope to God you had Photoshop.
Jonathan, just give it a big shot.
Keep going, buddy.
Go! Yay!
You found the latrine. Good man. Jonathan Frakes has left the building, ladies and gentlemen. We profusely apologize. He will not be reappearing anytime soon. Okay, you have any questions?
Yes, I would like to know.
Frakes! Star Trek, not Paul and Scott. Put that back. Ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan Frakes!
So I would like to know what science fiction means to all of you personally.
You have to put the camera and talk to us. You really do, because I didn't see your mouth. Okay, now. There you go.
This is my product.
Yeah, what happened to the no filming thing? I mean, it's like tricky. If it's
They're
all
all-
being filmed, then how do you expect us to be spontaneous and free?
Okay, so I would like to know what science fiction means to all of you personally.
What science fiction is?
Well, that's what I've been wondering what it meant to you too. So what does
science fiction mean to you?
Yeah.
It's kind of my life. I mean, everything I do revolves around it. I'm graduating because of it, so you know.
You're graduating because
of science fiction?
Because this is a graduation requirement for me, and I
This
just
guy wasn't listening just because I was at the wall.
no.
How was that part of your graduation?
We have to do a senior research project, and mine is on the influence of science fiction in science and technology and in culture.
Oh, okay.
So I've been immersing myself in all of this since for a couple years now. And my mentor and my mother are over there.
Hello.
Anyway,
Separate people?
yes.
I mean, I love science fiction. All through my life, I was growing up. Absolutely. Star Trek, Outer Limits, all the 50s era shows. And it's very interesting how.
Twilight Zone?
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
it.
You look at Violent?
Huh?
You can only get violent, grandmother.
That wasn't science fiction. That was just bad television.
Brett was on that show. Yeah, Brett was on Philly.
No.
He was on
So should I be.
He guessed it. He was like, he was with Marianne.
No, that's not.
We'll ask Brent that tomorrow.
You got this whole weekend is about taking us, like winding us up.
Who was your favorite science fiction writer?
I don't know. Probably I would say Jules Verne. I love his works.
Living writer.
Oh God, that's hard.
You gonna graduate from college in science fiction?
Well, you know,
High school?
Yeah, high school.
I think that science fiction was always something that when we saw it, it was interesting because it was like ooh and all that stuff. But most science fiction writers are trying to push the envelope about understanding and all kinds of things. And if you look at it now, you can see all the message they're trying to do. So that was always great. But the funny thing is, if you watch the original Godzilla without Perry Mason, it is a total statement about the Japanese getting their cities destroyed and atomic power. I mean, it's this really interesting thing, and that's what they were trying to do. So I always loved that science fiction. It's great for that.
You can say so many things when you put it in a metaphor or something, and I liked the same kind of shows like Twilight Zone was unbelievable. That was a big show for me. I love things that push the envelope. I love Alien. I love Lord of the Rings. I had actually not been a big Star Trek fan, which was weird that I hadn't been following that. But I think it's about just the possibility. Anything that shows you that makes you think. That's basically science fiction that makes me think is what I like. I don't like all science fiction, but I like science fiction that makes me think. Whether it's George Orwell or whatever.
Johnny?
I'm going to take the pick.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
You bet. Yes.
I also go by middle name. It's a pain in the ass.
Okay, someone's leaning on a switch in the back of the room.
I'm the other one that pushes the wall back.
All right, guys, if you're leaning near any switch, don't lean on any switch.
Nope, lean on it again.
Okay, go ahead.
First thing I was going to say is I also go by middle name. It's a pain in the ass, isn't it?
Yes.
My question is there any chance any of you are going to do any commentary on Blu-rays? Any
We're all over Blu-rays.
Yeah, we're all over them. We've already put quite a few hours into it. Okay.
Have you got the Blu-rays yet?
Yeah.
They're all over.
They're all over.
Yeah, but I had commentaries on the episodes.
Yeah, well, I see. No.
No.
Any chance of doing any?
I don't think so. They haven't talked.
Yes.
No, I'm sure they will when we see the three come around.
Will you say yes?
Sure. You bet.
I've got
I'll say yes for Jonathan.
Okay.
You know, the commentary on, I think it was Q, who was,
Bowman.
I don't watch season 2, so.
Okay, thank you very much. It's not a pleasure to have you ask us questions.
Also, Charlotte's in the back and she says hi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
My question is probably more directed towards Mr. Frakes, but Mr. Dorn, you could probably shed some insight into this too. I was
Just
wondering.
too dumb?
No. I was wondering if there was any particular explanation for how so many Star Trek cast members appeared as voices on the 90s animated series Gargoyles.
there's a young man named Jamie, the producer, casting director, who was a huge fan, which explains why Kate was on it, and Marina was on it, and Brad was on it, and Ed Asner was on it. But he was a big Trekker, so he, I wish that show was still on. It was too smart for television. Like Persons Unknown.
That's right.
That was a good answer.
Thank you.
Boring. Boring.
That's right.
No. Some people are coming for the facts.
Folks, I have warned you, did I not?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, once again, thank you for coming. We appreciate you being part of the whole tour.
Sure.
I was going to say if y'all had another season, but let's go with if you had to make a 2-hour TV movie, what would be happening with your characters right now?
These are well thought out questions. Mark, want to take this one?
Yeah. Everyone dies in the beginning. And then we can flash back to season 1. Which means at that point everyone would have to be recast, now would they? Because they would be entirely.
Oh, that's what Will Wheaton comes in and plays Riker.
If that happened, Mr. McFadden, does that mean number 1 was with the doctor and not the captain?
Well, O'Donnell.
Yeah, sure.
Well, you know, I think probably. Yeah.
Very good call.
Yeah. If I could see us doing a 2-hour film where we're all in kind of this geriatric planet. And we kind of do, like, you know, we do a breakout, you know? Yeah. I think that would be good. We send the ship, you know, and Jordy gets going, that whole thing. I think, you know, Borg does his last, you know, big.
They already did that movie.
I don't know what.
Well, yeah, that is a funny premise, and it takes us like hours to get from our cells to the front page. Make it so.
You guys having a good time?
Yeah!
Aren't these pretty incredible? All right.
Yeah, I know, I love that. You know, yeah, we're having a good time. Are they incredible? You gotta suck the head out of that coffee.
You have to suck it and pinch the tails.
Yes.
I just have to preface this by saying the guy you sat next to, you sat next to him because my seat was empty. I was like, would you please take a picture of me with all of them when I come up here? And then you come and that's like, that's just my life. And he walks to the convention center today with Stan Lee for 5 blocks. Him and Stan hanging on the park bench. So he's blessed.
Yes, and is there a question?
There is. I feel bad because
He was just geeking out.
I was.
Hey, I understand that.
And Michael made
You very much?
Yes, I am.
I had a question originally for Jonathan, but I'll ask that maybe.
Okay.
So it seems like Big Bang Theory is going through the roster of TNG.
Yeah, what's up?
Who's next? Like, we got LeVar, we got
Not gonna do
Will,
it.
we got
Not gonna
Brent.
do it. Not gonna do it.
Not gonna.
No, it's a cool show.
Well, what if you don't play Michael Dorn? What if you play like Sheldon's dad or something?
It's not a bad idea.
That one's free. You can have that. My question for you, John, is when Riker grew the beard, the character, was that, I'm assuming that was your Jonathan Frakes decision, not a character decision?
I grew a beard over the writer's strike in season 1 and season 2. After the writer's strike, there was a meeting with the late great Gene Roddenberry and Rick Berman and others. And Roddenberry decided that my beard looked nautical.
Was the meeting about the beard?
No, the meeting was I didn't shave yet. So Roddenberry says, he has these huge hands. He said, it's nautical, and we'll shape it better. It will look decorative. Looking out into the makeup, to the king of makeup, Mike Westmore, to the trailer, armed Roddenberry and Berman and Westmore with highlighter pencil and drew on my face the shape they thought the nautical decorative beard. Fact or fiction?
I just turned 30.
Because Marina had a beard as well. And only one of us could keep it. So she
They flipped the coin and you got the beard.
I got it.
You know we're going to tell Marina what you said. You know we're going to tell Marina what you said there.
When did you, now it's not a slight, I'm 34 and I started going gray in my beard when I was about 20, 28, 27. When did you decide to embrace the gray? I'm struggling with that now. Should I get the Just for Men? Should I embrace the gray? Embrace the gray.
First of all, imagine this. Fast forward, you put that shit on your face. You go to sleep. You wake up in the morning and you look at the pillowcase. What's on the pillowcase?
Okay. So you've done it.
I come home from work with my bald spot sprayed in, haven't showered, got in bed. And I look at the pillow. What's on the pillow? And I remember that you put all that crap in the back of my head and covered my bald spot.
And you know what the thing is that when you do that stuff, it looks like that.
Here.
It does not look very good.
I'm not going to look like the guy on the box then.
No. You haven't figured it out yet. You're not the guy.
Well,
And buy the stuff and try it once. See how it goes down.
And the thing is that,
do it on the weekend
when people look at you, that's what they see. They say, oh.
Remember the guy with the dyed beard?
Remember the guy with the dyed beard? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you know what to do. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
What the hell are we talking about?
Thank you for recognizing the ring.
15 years.
I'm sorry?
So many times in TVs and movies, the actors already have natural talents that they allow them to use in their characters. And I know, like, you played the trombone and you danced and Data sang, and I know Brent really does sing and it's on Broadway. How much of that was really your real talents? Like, do you really play the trombone as awesome as you did on the show? Do you really dance that great? How much of your talents, if you will, they do?
In your case, it's a silly question. In my case, it's not so silly. When I sound okay on the show, it's me. When I sound really, really, really good on the trombone on the show, it's a guy named Bill Watkins. But when Gates is dancing really well, careful. I was trying to think ahead to what I was going to say. It wasn't that funny. So it's Gates. Or Cheryl. Maybe it's Cheryl.
Either one. But when Brent is dancing that well, or playing the violin that well,
it's you.
It ain't so big. Yeah, no, that was a guy that we hired who's an unbelievable tap dancer. Chance, what was his name? And he was awesome. And that was, those fast parts were double. But Brento did do the soft shoe, beginning soft shoe.
What is the time step?
Time step, yeah.
Actually, there's a funny story.
I made my living in dancing.
The funny story is that the first year, I didn't know any of these guys very well, and they have a gym that they built at Paramount. And I went into the gym and I was looking at the equipment and did a couple of things, and I walked by this I just walked by. You know how in old school they have a little window, you know? And I walked by and I went, what? And I went back there and it was her dancing in a room by herself. And she was doing interpretive dancing. And I'm looking, and she was going.
It was only had the cell phone then. You can call.
She
she and I laughed about that, and every time, and I said, "What were you doing?" She goes, "I was doing a dance to spring." There was a cartoon, Jules Feiner, that was always in the New York Times, and he would joke, and one of his characters was this woman that's a dancer that does a dance to all the political shit that's going on. So that was, and I looked and I went, "Oh my God."
I remember you looked and said, "What the hell are you doing?"
Gates, can you show us?
Thank you.
First, I must apologize in case I'm repeating the question.
Stand by.
It's a good Spiegel.
You birthed both the child and the wife. I respect that.
Go ahead.
First, I must apologize if I'm repeating the question. I was here 5 minutes late. I couldn't find the escalator.
You got the hair out of your eye.
Yes.
But I was wondering, on the show, Star Trek, of course, who was either your least favorite character or the actor, or the actor that least dealt with their character the best?
Spock. Spock never
direction, never his fucking mark. Sorry, Charlotte.
No, he never was happy playing the cat, and it really pissed us off.
Dog.
We had chairs, but he had to have his own cage. It was like intense.
Wait for us to get Spock. On the seat.
Yes.
Excellent.
So, this question might be more for original Trek, but I was curious how all the Trek actors took Galaxy Quest.
I thought one of my top
Funny, very funny. Very funny.
Just David reading our mail.
Yeah, it was really great.
No, they got it. They really got it.
They nailed it.
Okay, since I've been ordered to end this, I will ask the last question.
Oh, ordered by who?
Yeah, I
Which way are you going?
No. Put those down! This is a very legit question. Who, in all three of your opinions, was your most noteworthy guest star you've ever had 15 years in Trek? Who was your favorite? Who was your least favorite, maybe?
The most noteworthy, I think, would have to be Stephen Hawking.
Right.
I went up to them, and they were introducing it. I said, I was in my full makeup, and I go, "Hey, it's really nice to meet you." And he typed up, "You look good."
Gates, how about you? Anybody that stands up?
Well, I mean, Hawkins, I think I agree with that. I didn't really have scenes with him. That's a hard question.
Well, does Delancey count, or is Delancey a member of the family?
Delancey is a member. And Michael, what do you think? Is Delancey a member of the family?
Yes.
And Column 2?
Colin.
He's a member.
Absolutely. Call me.
Totally.
What about the guy who ate the fish?
McFadden. Yeah.
I liked Tom Morello when he was in the movie. I'm a big fan of Rage Against the Machine.
He was on.
And also Veronica, what's her name? I thought she was a fabulous actress. Norma Lloyd.
Yeah.
Oh, Michelle Forbes.
Michelle Forbes.
I like Core, John Kelly.
Oh, right.
He was so wonderful.
many.
What about Gene Simmons?
But now, wait. What about? Now, I didn't work with him, but I heard he was not a pleasant
the gate. He drove through the gate. He came in, they wouldn't open the gate fast enough, they checked IDs, and he drove through the gate. This is the guy who used to play gangsters in like 1950s films and stuff, and he came on. He was a trip.
He was Elaine's father in Science.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, who's the comedian?
You know what else we should mention is Dee was on the show.
The Forrest Gump. Yeah, the Forrest Gump.
And Dee did the show. They were all family members.
Yeah.
We were all
They're all
there.
family members. But Turney, was there? Well, we had a director that didn't like us. But I don't know if that's true or not.
I like you fine. I thought you.
I just didn't really care either way. I was glad to be working. So.